Hello, friends, and welcome to the spooky... Jesus Christ. Welcome to the spooky Halloween. If you're horrified now, good. You should be. What was that noise?
What noise?
That was to fuck with you, that's what that was. Anyway. It's hard to express in words that feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Dr. More water. More water. Dotaru, Dotaru, Dotaru.
Dotaru, Dotaru, Dotaru.
Yeah, I'm taking the piss. Oh, come on. Miku, thank you for the follow. Seriously, that alert noise is perfect for this game. It's hilarious. Anyway, could your time be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ha ha ha. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
I'm back!
Welcome back. Alright.
We had Spider-Man at our door.
I shall stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is it really alright? I said that mostly because I really don't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets spent, I'll kill you. That sounds like the sort of thing to do. Of course! By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try and get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Yeah. Yeah. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Screenshot! This entire thing!
It's not that embarrassing.
I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sari and Monica enthusiastically pour out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh my god, it's the first choice of the game. That was like an hour? Oh, actually, wait, no, I guess there's the notebook as well, so...
Well, game is a strong word. Okay, let's start there. It's all very subjective.
What kind of poem did you
And
make?
Bob fell for Natsuki, not Yuri on Ice. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh wait, crap! I misread that. Crap! I thought I was deciding who was speaking first. Dotaru, Dotaru, Dotaru. This is a good poem, Bob. Are you sure it's your first time? That choice of words. It's so deliberate. It's so deliberate. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Or to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I know that it's been like this the whole game. And just like, whatever's going to happen, just get it over with. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, question mark. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Bob. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now that you've read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh god, trying to make the most least interested voice I can possibly do here. The way you glow through the blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing the forehead to help me out of my bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? That look above, the sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. I'm not mad. I just noticed it's got the little guitar now as well. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Gets up to her now. Let's continue. Sayori, Dotaru, 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 Dotaru.
Sayori has the best poem, if you ask me. I want breakfast is a statement we all can get behind, no matter what day, what year, what month.
I don't have breakfast enough. Sorry, where was I? Sayori, Dotaru, Dotaru, Dotaru. This is just a guess, but Dotaru, Dotaru, Dotaru. Did you wait until this morning to write this?
Lots of Dotaru.
No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit, a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. But at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing that. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yes, making toast. Yeah. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yes. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh god, we're going through all of them.
Yep.
Yuri on Ice! Dotaru, Dotaru, Dotaru.
How long is this game?
I have no clue.
Dalton would know, but he's gone. So when he gets back, I'll ask him. I've only seen half the game.
Sanchuk's like you know what to do. Rape them all.
Amazing.
The fuck?
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. This dialogue. I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? These games, I swear. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Now, who are you calling rude, Beth?
I think not Sanchuk.
I guess it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific riding habits that are usually typical of new riders. And having been through that myself, I kind of learnt to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognise in new riders is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter and then they fit the two together. The end result was that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. I swear I'm never playing a game like this again. Once you find such train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Because Halloween! Her Halloween is completely
This has
gone.
nothing to do with Halloween.
Yes, it is.
Of course,
Just
that's
gotta
not
be
something
patient.
that you've been blamed before. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learn by example and trying new things. I'm trying to read faster now because it's like, ugh. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Chat is amazing right now, this is great. The chat at least. By itself. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Another 40 minutes? Oh my god. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? This is the kind of game that you buy someone that they don't think is going to be whatever this game is apparently going to turn into. Anyway. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. I swear if we don't get any horror tonight, I'll be super disappointed. Although at the same time, it will mean I get to sleep, so...
Well, you wanted to be able to sleep. There you go. And then tomorrow, you can have extra spooky leftover spooks.
After all, wasn't it supposed to be literature club? Oh wait, poem again.
How many FPS is this game?
How many what?
How many FPS?
How many FPS? That's a good question. I'm thinking 5.
Amazing.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue gleam of the hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing. I can't actually read some of this handwriting. Although the monitor is kind of small on my monitor as well, which doesn't help. Breathing of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Wait, where's the... Dotaru. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Shit.
Yeah, you was.
Yes, you were! You
Yes, you
lying
were.
piece of shit! You lying
But it took you a long
piece
time
of
to read.
shit.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. So much cringe. So much cringe.
Liar.
That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bob. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Ah, the joys of education. I remember talking like this once. I was a twat. Anyway, that's a lot more solemn, put it that way. She expressed she wants the D kick. I haven't even thought of that. I don't remember expressing needs for a D, but anyway. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh my god, we got 2 more to go. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads the poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. If you were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go ham, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Dotaru, Dotaru, Dotaru. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you, Becca? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world that you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she'd like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Good, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sneak, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
That little thing in the background,
No,
the little musical notes that you were going for.
no, you'll hear what I was going.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. You gotta keep that harem happy, Bob. Just keep it going, man. You got this. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, also Bob is the most anime of anime names. Trust me, you guys don't even know.
I'm sure.
Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Is all this gonna get thrown out of the window when things get weird, by the way?
That would be a question for Zarn.
Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. $10 for information. Zarin by the Zarin DLC pack. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And then Monica. Hi, Bob. Having a good time so far? Yeah.
Are you?
Good,
Are you
glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh god, she's doing the pose again. Stop it.
She will always do that pose.
Don't
always.
worry, Bob. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's sure. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Bob. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. The best part of this is chat's reaction. Oh jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shelf Silverstein? Eh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably wouldn't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way that everyone wants you to write. Cassie's like you would never be comfortable. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Then there goes the pose again. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know it wasn't home. There's a scroll bar? What? I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Oh, Jesus. I realized, wow, it was looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That was a really obvious thing I could have said there, but we're not gonna. It's too easy, low hanging fruit. So what do you think? If only notebooks had a scroll bar IRL. I know, right? It's very freeform, if that's what you can call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. It's kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the bad day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle on the ink. That's gonna be a metaphor for something, isn't it? So just move your hand and go with the floor. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I'll glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
Yeah, we are.
Oh god, don't make me visualize one of those characters with that voice.
Gets better.
Oh god damn it. See you later, Anonymous. I suppose you can check the VOD for this because it will be around.
It better be. I want to rewatch this 100.
Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. I'm not doing voices. You know what this house is like. The voice carries like a mouth. People think I've gone crazy. Alright. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Symbolism! It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all, Baka. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, Baka. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Bob did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Bob liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. The harem nonsense has begun!
Maybe.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress that new member, Yuri. Eh? Oh, it's hijinks music. That's not what I... you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bob appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? They are fighting for the D, says chat. What do? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Dude. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Bob started showing up. Oh, yep, here we go. Standard harem stuff. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Bob! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Bob. But wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Bob? Well? Dotaru, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? This entire stream. It's not like I know about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Oh, God, of course they want me to... Meanwhile, Sanchuk says, she has boobs!
Pick your poison again. Yeah.
Oh dear. And the black and white yes no decisions begin.
Yep.
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... ... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Dotaru. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you be fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Bob. Dotaru. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh, this is just getting worse.
Which one's your favorite, by the way? Which one's going to be your waifu?
Pink hair should obviously be your waifu.
Why pink hair?
Just cause.
I don't want to go to jail.
She's the closest one in this game that matches the rest of SK's waifu. That's my suggestion.
What is AKATheSKay's waifu then?
Everything. I have a list.
Oh yeah, Cassie has done extensive research because she's worrying sometimes. Anyway.
I'm worrying? You have no idea.
It's your immaturity that has made us upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of the differences.
Are you talking about us?
They're amazing because they... They're amazing because they want to give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. God damn it. Dotoru. Sayori! Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Ahaha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be in her head, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Question! Does this have multiple endings?
I think so.
Because if it does and there's some elaborate thing to this, just fuck that noise. I don't know. This is still super weird. Take good
I
care
think
of her,
every
okay?
girl has an ending or something, but I'm not sure.
I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. There are multiple endings, but not in the way you think. Well, I'm sure this can't be as weird as Undertale. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Bob, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Dotoru. I think to myself, I did learn a lot more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Bob! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori! About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Bob, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... I get the feeling tomorrow is when shit's gonna go weird. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Wait, what? Dialogue again, please. We just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I've had Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself, more than to her, but it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Oh, it's time again.
Yay.
You have to make another poem?
Yep.
Become a great writer, AKATheSKay.
Is that what this secretly is about? The ultimate plot twist. We want you to write poems.
Yes. That was the plan all along.
My brain's checked out a little bit now. I'm just like, what is gonna happen? I'm just pressing whatever at this point. It's just like the buttons.
I'm sure that's gonna end well for you.
You didn't pick the right things. You're stuck in this decision forever.
Pretty much.
Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of things. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Bob. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we just take a look at your purse, or... Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. The hell? It's dialogue. Sorry, nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ahahaha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. Objection!
It's all about the money.
So if you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. Do-do-do.
Detective SK on the case.
But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Ooh, ah.
Always eat.
Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Just cut in Phoenix writing music randomly at this point. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah? I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. Ah! I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri.
Liar.
Tell Bob to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering's fair enough. Retribution. Dotaru. Ah! I think the chat's having enough of this as well. Did I just...
think?
I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh. Aha! I really like when you speak your mind, but it doesn't happen much. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think like that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside of me. Inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah. I'm not made of time though, man, to be fair. This is probably gonna be like, oh, the horror's here now. Well, good night. Don't let it fool you. Sorry knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a front, and then all the horror shit was going to happen.
It is.
There is no horror in the game. I just looked it up. There's no horror.
Liar.
Fwap. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my blah blah. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah, I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Ah. The Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oof. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! Yeah. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Biggest can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine.
But yours is chocolate.
Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. There. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind of that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Ah, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monika. Ah, don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. That's... Monika looked at me. Maybe once I get a little better at it, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bob. Monika smiles sweetly, complete with the pose again. Because reasons.
Because sass.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out of Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man,
Cookie.
it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related to by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Foreshadowing. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival was our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Yeah, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. She's not wrong. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing speak the creative. What's this? Sorry, it's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Ah, that's a good point. Am I supposed to care about the characters because I'm just kind of still at the moment? In that case, do you think...
You have to get a connection with them. Get some feelings for them, you know?
What kind? Oh, well,
Yeah.
Cupcakes. Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Dotteroo. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall off out of my chair. Yeah, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Sorry, not sorry. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does that school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yes, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Hehehe. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Yeah. Sorry glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Hello, that's out of the blue. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe it off the stain with my finger. What is the sudden closeness, man? Personal boundaries.
Bob is a dick in this scene. Same.
Now I'm glad he doesn't have my name, but nobody would ever notice it. Of course I would. Nobody's gonna.
Your real name is Bob, right?
Nope. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie, and you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. That's embarrassing. I can't remember the last time I've seen the word blazer used. Anyway, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend then? Yeah? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, she'll change your mind. Oh, gold. Yeah. This is so funny. What's this? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it was to have a friend who does these kind of things. This is not normal friendship. This is not normal friendship. This is not normal friendship.
It's not?
No.
Well.
Don't say that. This is why I normally don't play these kind of games. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though.
At least you don't play this on stream.
Check my Steam library, bro.
It's
There's like
safe.
one
Sure
weird
it is.
game there, and it's not a dating sim.
So, I thought you had multiple Steam accounts.
Like I would be that sad. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Oh god damn it. The dialogue. We're not even onto the spoopy stuff yet. And oh my god.
I didn't say it was all spoopy. I didn't say that it didn't have a little bit
I
of
struggle to fully close the buttons near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Yeah. You did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means... oh god damn it. It means my boobs got bigger again. We need a counter for every time they say that
Oops.
stupid things. Yeah. Or things that people would never normally say. Don't say that out loud. Yeah. Anyway, you look much better now, so aha. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like
stupid
that?
things.
But it's so stuffy. Dude. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and chores around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Oh god damn it. And you take care of me better than most would anyway. This is gonna get weird.
It already hasn't.
So that's why it's keeping it up. It's gonna get weirder. Weirder is the word I'm looking for. Stop saying it like all these embarrassing things. The true horror is the dating sim, ladies and gentlemen. This is a one massive prank, bro. I'm gonna go through the whole game, get to an ending, and it's just like, wait, I didn't get scared even once, except by the cringe dialogue. What is this?
Maybe.
I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Or anything. Just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Now. I love how he's saying this now.
Zaren's enjoying your suffering.
Only if you focus. If you focus on going to bed early. Fine. It's a deal. Yeah. I guess we really are better are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come waking up in the morning. Excuse me? You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I wasn't joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh god, we got the random poems here, haven't we? Oh. You did this to me, stream. You did this to me.
Oh, worth it. So worth it.
Please direct all complaints to Khaled and Soundy.
There's no complaints. There is only joy, my friend.
A lot of cringe.
Bob, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. And me, I contributed to this mess. And I love it. That's it.
Show me yours, Bob.
If I fall, Beth is going with me.
Bob. Oh, God. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Amazing.
Who should I show my poem to first?
Oh, give it to me slowly.
Oh, dear.
This was my best idea ever.
This is a spoopy game, you guys. Which one was Demo Man again?
Natsuki, I think.
Dotaru. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Bob. Eh? I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really. I wanna put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, Dotaru. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, have no idea what I'm doing. More water. Never enough water. I might need something a bit stronger than water.
Like bleach.
Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, Dotaru. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Surprise, bitch.
Oh,
hi,
Jesus!
What?
Join the stream! Join the stream!
Wait, what happened?
Don't do it, it's a trap.
Someone put him up to speed, please.
Me, Beth, Zard, and various AKATheSKay to play Doki Doki Literature Club on stream. We are laughing at the hilarity. It is amazing.
Isn't this basically a porno?
It is not a porno!
I just love how that's everyone's first reaction. It's great.
It's supposed to be spoopy! Damn it!
Can't be spoopy because it's anime.
I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? I'm gonna stop the stupid voices now. Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Bob poem. That makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. I'll be over here. Nah. We gotta get through it. We gotta get through it.
You can do it. I believe in you.
You're so weird, Sayori. Yeah. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I just had a really, really evil idea of something I could do with a video for this, but I'll say it later. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you just try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't,
Think
you
about
might
the children, Dolan. Sorry.
If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Yeah. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can see you're liking something sad, sorry. Oh my god, we get it. Move on. I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give you a rain cloud a little hug and make it a nice and happy rainbow. This is all setting up for something. This is all setting up for something. The dialogue is getting more bleh.
Right, I will leave you guys to it then. I'll catch you
Jack
guys
has already had enough.
I've had enough. I'm gonna get to toilet. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Bye.
I knew he'd be the first one to leave. Anyway, moving on.
Jack's like, this ain't no military battleship.
It's not even the battleship dating sim. Anyway. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Bob. I should go write it down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh my god. Bottles. Wait, hang on. I think there's someone else we can confuse with this as well who doesn't know I'm doing this.
Wow, that first line of that poem's amazing. I didn't pay too much close attention to the poems the first time around.
Just bottles. That's all it says is bottles.
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Amazing.